just tell you what it says. The violation report that the court received was that they tried to bring you into compliance by sending text messages and email, contacting the bail bondsman, and they did a clear check, and all of that was unsuccessful. And what I can tell you in this court, what I do, because sometimes there is cross communication, things get missed. So whenever I see a violation report and it comes across my desk, what I do is I email the supervision officer and your pretrial services officer, and I email their supervisor. And I ask, is this person, still in non-compliance? If they say no, then what I do is I set it for a hearing. I don't automatically sign violation reports from pretrial services because sometimes there are issues. Sometimes communications are off because there have been some times where I received a violation report and then I'll email and they'll say, oh no, the person is now in compliance. So I always do that. So they're saying that they called your bondsman and your bondsman is like, we don't know where she is. They said they sent text messages and emails and there was no response. So we had a hearing on the violation report because in my notes on the violation report that's in the court file, it says judge's warrant remain without bond, defendant a no-show for hearing on August 6th and August 7th. So that's the history of this case. So I will take up your issue for reinstating bond, but I'll take that up after you all have conferred on discovery, after an offer has been tendered, if one is going to be made today, then I'll take up this issue.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Back on the record. Ms. Ganal, did you review the document entitled Court Admonishments and Defendant's Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions with your attorney?
Yes.
Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
Did you understand you're charged with burglary of a habitation with an attempt to commit theft as a third-degree felony? Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes.
If you have a plea with the state, court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent? Did you understand by entering this plea, you were giving up those rights?
Yes.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case? Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into this plea bargain agreement?
Yes.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
Yes.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes.
Ms. Ganal, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea?
No.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
According to the plea, there's a $1,000 fine. State recommends deferred adjudication. They're taking in consideration 2024 CR 3444. Did you understand that to be the plea? Defense, is that the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, is that the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
And did you sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes.
Counsel, are there been any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is recommending that your deferred adjudication be for a term of 4 years. There be a TAP evaluation, 120 hours community service restitution, no contact with the complainant, a MIC evaluation, and a drug court evaluation. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes.
Then to the offense in paragraph B of the indictment, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State any evidence.
Contained in Exhibit 1 and attachments, Your Honor.
No objections.
All right. And state, did you have a chance to speak with the complainant?
I do not know, Your Honor, because I did not negotiate this plea bargain off.
Judge, we have reached out to the complainant.
All right. All right, Ms. Ganal, you may be excused. Ms.
Thank you.
Ganal, did you review the document entitled waiver and consent to stipulation of testimony and stipulations with your attorney?
Yes.
Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call and the right to remain silent?
Yes.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there will be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are we proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, we're asking the court to follow the recommendation of the ADA. Ms. Ganal does live with her parents. And after speaking with her father, it's my understanding that she does suffer from bipolar. She is on medication. At this time, she isn't working. And so the recommendation is for mixed supervision. So she will benefit from mixed supervision. She has told me that she will follow all the recommendations that you may impose upon her. It's our belief that she will benefit from deferred adjudication if the court does see fit to grant her application.
All right, Ms. Ganal, do you have a doctor that you're seeing?
Yes.
Do you have a case manager?
No,
All right. What is your diagnosis? Do you know?
bipolar.
All right, this is what the court is. I'm sorry, do you have any children?
Yes, I have one son.
All right, and where does he live?
He lives with me and my parents.
Yes.
Judge, there was a recommendation for the drug court.
Mhm.
I did speak to her dad, and there was another case taken into consideration. There was a drug case. She has been with pretrial services. It's my understanding there was UAs being provided. Obviously, she has been negative on the UAs, but in the past, she has been using drugs.
Mhm.
There was a recommendation for her to be referred to the drug court.
Mhm.
So as you know, with mental issues and drug issues, we don't know what comes first.
Yes.
At this time, she's not using any drugs, but she has been using drugs in the past. So I just want to make the court aware of that she does suffer from mental health issues. She has had a substance abuse problem in the past. I don't know if I want to label it a substance abuse
Mhm.
problem, but she has used substance abuse. I don't know if it escalated because of her mental health issues,
Okay.
but the substance abuse issue is there.
Is there anything else you would like to tell me?
No,
All right, so how have things been going since you've been living with your parents?
They've been good. I've been mostly just staying at home, watching over my son and not really going anywhere at all. So, but I'm okay.
her dad did confirm that.
Okay. So does he still wish to say something to me? All right, you can come up. Yes. All right, you want to raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
My name is Nick Ganal.
Yes, what would you like to say?
Yes, I just would like to say, my daughter's been having her mental issues since she was in her 20s. She's about I'm sorry, are you 34? She's 35 right now. She's been having mental issues since then. And She's pretty much lived with us all her life because when she gets a job, she always gets fired. And since 2016, she hasn't been able to get a job. She can't keep a job. So we've been taking care of her and our son. My wife and I are the guardians of her son. And since her last when she was arrested in January,
Mhm.
because of the problems we've been having and her mental issues. Actually, on that day, a few hours before, I called 911 twice because she was at the back of our house. She was screaming. She wanted to kill herself, et cetera, et cetera. And so I called 911, and but she kept disappearing. She kept running away. So later on that day, after that second call, they finally they found her outside. They talked to her there. They interviewed her. They were able to calm her down. And that's the same day where she went to a next door neighbor and she got the Xbox. You know, but she didn't. I don't think she intended to really steal it because what she put it on the bed truck of the next door neighbor. She didn't take it home.
Well, let me ask you this. What do you think she needs?
Well, the reason I asked to speak here is because I know my daughter. You know, I don't think she understands when she tells you that she understands. Okay, I don't think she really
Well,
understands.
what I can tell you is,
Because
well, let me stop you a little bit. So anyway, whether somebody is competent or not competent or sane or not sane, those are legal terms. It's sort of a fiction in the medical field. Those are legal terms here. And what I can tell you is I understand that she may have mental health issues, but that doesn't mean that she doesn't understand what's going on. And in this court, the probation officer is very thorough, and the probation officer will make sure that she understands what's going to be required of her. So
because
if there's something she doesn't understand, Ms. Ganal, all you have to do is let probation know and say, I don't understand. What do you mean by that? And they'll continue to talk to you until they're sure that you understand and until you say that you understand. Okay?
Yeah.
All right.
because she's like you said, she never goes out. She stays at her house, and she's always reported to pretrial services and her bondsman. And the reason why we're here today is because pretrial services stated that she did
Okay, so
not.
here's the thing. Let me just tell you.
She did.
Well, let me just tell you. Time out. Let me just tell you. That ship has sailed. I'm going to take care of that today. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So there's no need for you to address that. I'm going to take care of it today. Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
Okay,
All right.
thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Ms. Ganal. All right, Ms. Ganal, these are the conditions of probation I'm going to give you. Okay.
Okay.
So you're going to be placed on 4 years deferred adjudication. If you complete everything early, within 2 years, no sooner than 2 years, your attorney or somebody can come in and ask me to let you off of probation early. So you won't be on probation anymore. In this court, I will tell you, and I probably shouldn't say this, attorneys may not like it, but in this court, if probation feels that you've completed everything, they have the authority and they follow through on that authority to send me an email saying that you've done everything and they think you should be no longer on probation. Okay. But if you want to hire an attorney to do that, you can. I'm going to take into consideration 2024 CR 3444. So because you entered a plea in this case, that case is going to be taken care of. You're not going to have to worry about that. I'm going to order the mental health evaluation. So somebody's going to see you to get a report on your mental health so that probation will see if they'll put you on a special caseload. That will be with somebody who's familiar with people who have mental health issues. You understand?
Yeah. They're gonna come over to my house.
No, what's going to end up happening is you're going to report to them, and I'll get to that point, okay? Then I'm going to order a referral to felony drug court. Felony drug court will see you. They're going to set up a time for them to have an appointment with you to see if felony drug court is appropriate for you. That may be the best place for you because they handle anyone who has drug problems and if they have mental health issues as well. That's going to be done out of custody. So you're not going to be in custody for that, but you're going to have to make sure you meet all of those appointments. So if they say they want to see you on Wednesday, you need to be available on Wednesday. You understand?
Yes.
There's going to be $1,000 fine. I'm going to probate that. What that means is if you complete everything successfully, you won't have to pay the $1,000. There's going to be regular reporting to probation. They're either going to tell you to report by Zoom, or either you're going to have to report to them in person. You understand?
Yes.
They will let you know. There's going to be proof of employment or either Social Security. You need to have that proof within 30 days to probation. If you don't have proof of Social Security, then what they're going to do, you need to get employed. And I don't allow people in this court to be employed as a home health care provider or work with children. So those two occupations you won't be able to do. You understand?
What if I'm just like in the application process of SSI?
Just let probation know.
Okay.
There's going to be regular random UAs. So they're going to test you through your urine to see whether or not you're using. You're going to have to reside with your parents. If there's an issue that develops with your parents and you feel it's an emergency and you need to leave, you may need to immediately call probation and let them know. You understand?
Yes.
There is to be no contact with Josiah Saldana. So that's over with. Can't contact that person. You understand?
Yes.
There's going to be 120 hours community service restitution. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. And I'll ask that the warrant be recalled. Probation, is there anything else she needs? All right, we'll do, once she completes parenting classes, the court will deem the community service hours to be satisfied. And we'll do field visits 1 time per month. And that's until she is with the NIC unit or felony drug court. All right, is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
No, am I taking parenting classes?
Yes.
Okay.
So once you complete the parenting classes, you won't have to complete the community service hours.
Okay.
All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney?
Yes.
Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes.
Because this is plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, good luck to you. We're off the record. In this court, to be successful on probation, communication is key. If there's an issue, let your probation officer know about it. If you feel they're not addressing it, you can always come back and address it with me. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
And Ms. Abrams, she'll give you the addresses, but I wrote them down.